What is up, my fellow gamers? In today's video, we are going over some of the best new upcoming games for 2025. Like and sub for more amazing gaming content. Lately, man, mobile gaming has been really dry for me. I haven't really found anything to make videos on. But there is some hope. There's a bunch of new games coming out that I am excited for. First one we got is going to be Tales of Wind Radiant Rebirth. Now, I do have some placement holder dates. This is from the Apple Store, so these aren't accurate. They're not like super duper accurate, but sometimes they can be, and they can give us at least an idea of what we can expect time-wise for a release date. So this is by Neocraft Limited. They make a lot of MMORPG games, and honestly, they're all the same. You know, this is most likely going to be just like all of their other MMORPG games, just some different skin to it. But all of Neocraft's games, they all feel the same. Regardless, hey, it's a new game, right, with a different skin. You might enjoy it, you might not. The expected or the estimated date for this one's going to be February 21st. So the other thing is there's a lot of new games that are going to be coming out like in February and March. So the next 2 months, you know, we're going to get hit with a bunch of new games. From there, Prime Football. I'm not a fan of soccer games, so this one is a pass for me. This one looks really, really promising. E.T.E Chronicle. This one reminds me of a lot of like really good hero collecting gacha RPG games. That's pretty much what this is going to be. The expected date for this is March 13th. So we can, I wouldn't say the exact date. So I would say like maybe around March, maybe around April. But this I think is going to be a really, really fun game to play if you like those RPG gacha games. I don't know if it's going to have different mechanics, but we can see that the skin is going to be mecha girls. This one I am really, really excited for, and unfortunately, this one was had a different expected date. I think it was like in February, and then when I checked again, it got pushed back to June 30th. The King of Fighters AFK. I am really, really excited about this one. I know they just had finished their closed beta or open beta. I don't know. They had a beta and it ended in December. I unfortunately didn't get in, but I am really, really looking forward to this. I think this is going to be a ton of fun. You've got all these like fighters. It's almost like what I would say, you know, it's like a Street Fighters, you know, but it's King of Fighters, but it's in an AFK style of hero collecting and stuff like that. So I'm really, really looking forward to this game. I think this is going to be a lot of fun. The downside, it's made by Netmarble. So we can kind of expect there's going to be heavy pay to win features, tactics, whatever it may be. Regardless though, Netmarble does make really good games. They're just really, really greedy with the microtransactions. So nonetheless, this is one that I am also really, really looking forward to. From there, we have Tribe 9. This is going to be our 3D action RPG game. And I think this is going to be one of the big action games for 2025. Last year, I feel like in 2024, we had so many action games I played on the channel. I feel like action games was like one of the top genres last year. At least for me, I really enjoyed a lot of the different action games that came out. And this one is looking to be no different. It's going to be really awesome. It's going to be a lot of fun. So another one that I highly suggest to look out for. The expected date on this is February 20th. So hopefully, you know, another one that we could get in February, possibly March. The downside to it is a lot of these have placeholders of February. And like, if we get hammered with all these games at once, I hate that because then it's so hard to pick and choose what I want to play. And that's one of the bad things that I feel like happens a lot in mobile games, where we'll have a dry spell of like no good games, like nothing good, nothing really like new will come out for a while. And then we get hammered with like 5 new games in like a week. And it's like, I want to play all of them, but it's, you know, time consuming to try and pick and choose all of them. Soul Idol, Two Sides of Girls. This looks like a nice RPG hero collecting game that I'm also going to try out. I do not have a date for that one. Another one that I am also kind of looking forward to, if you are a fan of tower defense is going to be Crown Rush right here. This is our strategy tower defense game. This looks to be like a lot of fun. It's your traditional tower defense, but it's got this like Crown Rush. It has a different skin to it, but I do really like the way this looks, and I am interested. I might make some videos on this. Really quick, just wanted to mention the Sonic Rumble. Initially I was like, oh, this looks like it could be fun. Unfortunately, from everything that I've seen, the Sonic Rumble game is going to be like Fall Guys, but with the Sonic theme to it. So that's kind of disappointing. I'm like, oh, we don't need another Fall Guys game. The Crown Rush is expected April 22nd. That is the estimated date on the App Store. Black Beacon also looks to be in like another really awesome RPG action-y game. But this is another one that I highly recommend. I'm definitely going to make some videos and check that out. I do not have a date for that one though. Hunter's Trigger Idle RPG. This is going to be another decent idle RPG game that we can check out and play. Summoner's War Rush. Now this one is basically a tower defense game, but it's going to have the Summoner's War skin to it. So I don't know how different this is going to be from other tower defense games. I don't know if it's going to be like a carbon copy of something else and they're just putting the Summoner's War skin on it, or if it's going to have some unique features. Regardless though, this one is, I think, worth checking out, especially if you are a fan of Summoner's War. But I think this has potential to be a really good one. I got an estimated date of April 30th for this one as well. So this one, we still got a couple months before we get this. Still waiting for Basketball Slam My Team, man. I've been waiting for this game for a while. It's still, I'm pre-registered for it. Still hasn't come out. It just looks like a fun arcade, casual game to check out and play. Nothing too serious with that. All right, now we move into some of the bigger ones. Now, we're going to get hit with like 3 really big base building 4X war games. First one being Godzilla x Kong Titan Chasers. I've been waiting for this game forever. Last year, I made a video on this, how excited I was. I even played in the early access, and this game is so much fun. We finally have a release date. Now, this is like confirmed because in the Discord, they actually said that it is supposed to release at the end of February. On the App Store, we have an estimated date of February 25th. So we can definitely know like the end of February, maybe the beginning of March, we are going to be getting this game. And I am so excited for it because it's one of what I would say is one of the more slightly unique base building war games. I think it's really hard to be different because there's so many things that these 4X base building war games have to have. They all kind of look the same, or they all have the same thing. But this one does have like some slight changes to it, which I really like. So this one is going to be my top #1 that I am so excited for. Next one, we got Ragnarok Idle Adventure Plus. This one could be really good. I feel like this is going to be a hit or miss. If you're a fan of the Ragnarok games, then you'll probably enjoy it. I want to say, based on like the screenshots, this feels like it could be, and I could be wrong, but I feel like this is going to be just like Go-Go Muffin. Now, I don't know why I think that. Just based on these screenshots, it's giving me the Go-Go Muffin style where you're traversing through and it's like AFK style, and it just looks like that. It literally looks like Go-Go Muffin, but it has the Ragnarok skin to it. I could be wrong, but that's the vibes that I got from what I've seen of this game. Regardless, Go-Go Muffin was a great game. Go-Go Muffin, I had a ton of fun playing. With a Ragnarok skin on it, hey, I will play it and check it out because I think the game mechanics were really good. We got an estimated date, February 20th for Ragnarok Idle Adventure Plus. Next one, we got Avatar Realms Collide. This is another really big base building war game. It has the Avatar skin on it. Now, unfortunately, this game, I played early access on this. It feels exactly like Rise of Kingdoms to a T. The only difference is literally the avatar skin. Like, it literally has the same setup and everything as Rise of Kingdoms. That's kind of unfortunate, but if you're a fan of the avatar, you know, then you'll probably enjoy this. The expected date I have for this is June 1st. So this one did change, because before on the App Store it said like February 8th, and then now it says June 1st. So I have no idea what's going on with that. So who knows when this one will come out. But this is one that I definitely suggest if you're a fan of like the avatar stuff. All right, the other big base building 4X war game we got is going to be Command & Conquer Legions. Now, I also played this in early access, and I absolutely love this one as well. This one, we got an expected date May 27th on the App Store. Don't know how legit that's going to be, but we'll see. This is what I would say my second. So Godzilla X Kong Titan Chasers is like my number one, and then the Command & Conquer Legions is my number two. This has a lot of the same features of the other base building war games, but it visually is kind of different. So what I would say is this kind of reminds me more of when we played Warhammer 40K. What was that game? That Warhammer 40K base building war game. If you know, you know. I covered that a long time ago, but it kind of feels a little bit like that. But it has the Command & Conquer skin to it, and it is at least different enough to be fun. It doesn't feel like a complete carbon copy, but it does have a lot of the same things that it should, because it is a base building war game. But really, really looking forward to this one. I think this is going to be an absolutely amazing one. All right, and two other extra ones, actually three extra ones. Destiny Rising. So I don't have that. That doesn't show up on the Google Play Store to pre-register for, but Destiny Rising. If you're a fan of Destiny, the console game, then you'll be really, really excited for that. Destiny Rising is basically going to be like the mobile version of Destiny that was on the consoles and stuff. So I am a member of the Discord. I was not able to get into the early access, the private closed beta, but that is another one that I'm looking forward to. I believe it's going to come out this year, but not till like probably closer to the end of the year. We also have Dark and Darker Mobile as well. This could be a decent RPG game. We'll see about that. I have an expected date February 16th on the App Store. Don't know how accurate that one is, but again, this at least could be a new game and it could be exciting. We got that dark fantasy feel to it. So this is one that I think could be a big hit. And then the other one we got is Warframe. If you're a fan of Warframe, then you'll really, really like this. I'm pre-registered for this. I do not have an expected date on this, but you know, regardless, this looks like this could also be another one that's going to be a lot of fun as well. That is it. I hope you guys and girls enjoyed the video. Stay happy, stay safe, have an amazing weekend. Peace.